All right, for this next sculpture, I had to throw on my Buccaneers gear, all right, because I'm getting ready to talk about one of the characters and players that is phenomenal. So I had to represent my team while I'm talking about his team. That player is none other than the amazing Myles Garrett. So I'm going to preface this by saying I'm a Tampa Buccaneers fan. You can see over my shoulder here, I got the Bucs gear. I've been a lifelong Bucs fan, but listen, you don't have to be a Cleveland Browns fan to root for this guy. This young man, this individual, this monster is the embodiment of a defensive nightmare. 6'4", 272 pounds. He moves like he weighs 195 pounds. The guy is basically chiseled out of granite. He puts in a ridiculous amount of effort in his training, in his preparation for the games, and he applies himself in a way that we've never seen, at least not very often. He comes to the game, now mind you, he's playing for the Cleveland Browns, who absolutely suck right now. And it's not by anything that he's doing. He's doing everything he's supposed to do. He's playing very hard. He's giving everything he's got, and he just shines on the field. Like the last game they had, the guy had 5 sacks, and they still lost. Let me say it again. They had 5 sacks and they still lost. He plays lights out. So Myles Garrett was born in Arlington, Texas. His college was Texas A&M. And while he was at Texas A&M, he recorded 31 sacks, 47 tackles for loss, 7 forced fumbles in only 3 years, from 2014 to 2016. Okay, he was drafted by the Cleveland Browns, #1 in the draft, which was a blessing and a curse. All right, in 2017. Now, so far, since he's been with the Cleveland Browns, Myles Garrett has had 88.5 sacks, 200 quarterback hits, 16 forced fumbles, 10 passes deflected. He's made 5 Pro Bowls, 3 first-team All-NFL, and he was the 2023 Defensive Player of the Year. The defensive guys, they nicknamed him Nightmare. Now, some people have come out and talked about his contract. I'm going to tell you like this. Okay, when you're playing football, if they put money on the table and they're saying, hey, we're going to pay you, take the money. You got to take it. So I don't hold or begrudge Myles Garrett for taking the contract. That's what anybody would have done. You get the lifelong money that you're going to get to take care of your family. What I'm impressed by is that he got his payment and he's given the effort and the ability that he has to go in and give everything he has. It's frustrating to lose, but he is shining like a beacon of hope in that Cleveland organization, which right now just sucks with all the stuff that's going on. But this guy is special. And I'm in my Bucs gear because Tampa Bay, go get him. We'll appreciate you, bro. You'll be part of an organization that's won 2 Super Bowls, all right, 2 and counting. And Mr. Baker Mayfield on the offensive side would love to have his old Cleveland buddy coming back to the Buccaneers to help him out to win, this year's Super Bowl. But if all things serious, Myles Garrett is a special talent. And I think while we have an opportunity to watch him play, we're seeing kind of the reincarnation of Reggie White, Lawrence Taylor, that type of talent. We're seeing that on the field. Unfortunately, he's playing for an organization that hasn't figured it out. They don't know how to win. They don't know how to keep players. They don't know how to start the right players. But they do know how to go through a bunch of quarterbacks, and they do know how to put together a defense, which they've done for quite a few years. They just can't figure out offense because they don't know how to start the right players. Anyway, Myles Garrett is a special guy, and if you guys, here's a call to action. If any of you who are watching this are friends with Myles Garrett, and you know that this wonderful, hardworking, battle-tested individual would appreciate somebody giving him credit, tag him in this video. Let him know that, Kivas, the Wire artist, who's a Bucs fan, is rooting for the Cleveland Browns and rooting for him to do well, and the other player that hasn't gotten a chance to play yet. But let him know that there's somebody rooting for him that wants to see him do well, and I want to see the Cleveland Browns do well. And all you Browns fans, I'm rooting for you guys because I want to see you guys finally come to prominence and have some success in the NFL. I want to see you guys get your first Super Bowl. And I want to see the Super Bowl led by this defensive player who is a nightmare for all opposing offenses. And Mr. Garrett, hats off to you, sir. You're doing an amazing job. You're killing it on the field. You're bringing honor to everyone that you have been a part of, every team that you've been a part of. Keep doing your thing, sir. Don't be frustrated. I understand you want to win, but in this case, it's out of your control. The things that you can't control, you are controlling, and you're doing an amazing job. To all of you guys that are fans of wire art and you want yourself a Cleveland Brown wire sculpture of Mr. Garrett, let me know. I can make one for you. This is Myles Garrett in his 95 jersey. It's got his helmet. I gave him the dark Cleveland Browns uniforms. He's got the fist up, celebrating a sack. You know, if you want one of these, let me know. I can create one. Like I said, I'm a Bucs fan, but I do rock with the Cleveland Browns, and I want to see this wonderful gentleman do well, and the other quarterback they have who they won't start. Anyway, stay twisted, guys. We'll catch up on the high side.